And I said, okay, well, I gotta go pick up Mom from the hospital, and then we gotta go do Walgreens, and then I'll take you home. Well, we had to wait for Mom's prescription at Walgreens, so we just went up to Warriors. There was all kinds of trash everywhere at Warriors when we showed up. And I let Summer out to play, and we just stood there for about 15-20 minutes, and then we all got back in the truck and went and got Mom's prescription, and I took him home, and then we came home. You know, I really can't tell you all the time details because time gets away from you when you're trying to enjoy yourself.
How is everyone? I hope you are all well. So there's always little things that kind of bug you, don't they? You think about these cases and you go back and you listen over the interviews. I know you have, I certainly have. Before anybody says,
actually no, I'm not listening to anymore, I can't be doing with it, I've had enough.
Look, I know, you're still doing it. And one thing that's always stuck out to me is Candus talking about the fact that she just couldn't get a grasp on time. Time was always a problem. She had stated that she just couldn't give the details of time because when you're trying to enjoy yourself, time just runs away with you. You just can't. And I get that. I do get that. When you're having fun, that time does indeed, it does run away. When we was younger, you'd be out on your bikes and you'd be doing everything, and before you knew it was time to go home. But when you're an adult, and when you're going back over this actual time frame, I struggle to find the fun bit. We're talking about the hospital trip, taking Candus to get her pain meds, etc. The fact that they'd just gone over to the to Warriors to have a swim for 10-15 minutes, and I'm going to touch on that later in a video later today, so keep an eye out for that. But look, so you're looking at the fun aspect, if you like. The only thing that was fun would have been the 10, 15, 20 minutes at Warriors when they could have been taking the TikTok videos and Summer was swimming. That's the only bit of the time frame and this whole story that I would deem as fun. So when you're looking at a day, and we're looking at from getting up and getting out there and doing it, and the entire day, I struggle to find why time runs away when you're trying to enjoy yourself. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm putting the groceries away, I'm not having fun. Time is not running away from me. Time is dragging. That's like horrendous. In fact, I spend a lot of the time thinking to myself,
is there somebody that I can get to do this for me so I don't have to do it?
Do you know what I mean? That's not fun. And trips to the hospital, is that fun? Is it dealing with pain meds and coups and stuff like that? Is that fun? Maybe the fun bit was going to get the twisted teas and the vapes and what have you, but when did the fun start? When did, the time frame that we're looking at? I think what Candus is referencing here is the missing element of time. What she's trying to say is she can't explain the missing element of time. And this is the piece that nobody can kind of find, that missing puzzle piece that would potentially put all of this together and give us the whole picture. And I think that's what Candus is referencing here. And what she's trying to do is detach from that time frame and saying, look, how can I tell you what happened? We was just trying to have fun. But if that's the case, you would know what you was doing. You would have more stories to tell about that day. With reference to Summer, you would have more videos. The only fun aspect of that day, which we've just determined, is the swimming hole. Warriors, when Summer's in the water, and there is a video of it. We don't even have a video of the flower planting or the cacti planting, which you could think that perhaps that would be something that you would take a video of. You know, mummy and daughter doing mummy and daughter things and planting some flowers. There is not a picture of it. There is not a picture of Summer standing by the freshly planted cacti with Summer's proud little face thinking, look, this is what I've just planted. I'm happy that I've done that and I did this with mummy. There's nothing. Apart from that one video, there is nothing else fun. There is no other videos of this fun. So was there fun? Was there fun that didn't include Summer? We reference, and I have to reference here, the fact that there was a potential for Candus to say that Hunter had gone back to the house. Did he indeed go back to the house? And did that fun not include Summer, but included perhaps more drinking, more extracurricular activities? We have to look at that. Because again, I think that this time, this 3 hours, Candus has almost slipped up there, and she's gone with the I can't tell you what happened because I was just having fun and the time just went. And I think to that, and I insert that principle into the timeline with regards to Summer going missing, and it makes sense. You've got 2 people, potentially 3 people perhaps, Candus, and Hunter, I don't know, but they were doing their own thing. They were having fun. They were doing whatever. I'm not going to speculate any further. And time ran away from them, and before they know it, they're now looking for Summer because they've got caught up in their own things and Summer's nowhere to be seen. You know, I'm still going with the indirect kind of neglectful scenario rather than the direct they did something. And I'm not saying that I'm right, and I'm not saying that that's what I'm settling on. I'm just trying to go back over things that have already been said and try to see how the things that have been said have an impact on the overall narrative. And like I say, I just can't get out of my head the fact that Candus had said about losing track of time when having fun. And when you look at their version of events and struggle to find the fun, then I wonder whether the fun is indeed in that 3-hour missing window of time. What do you think? Am I over-complicating an already complicated situation? Am I, like we say so many times on this channel, pissing into the wind? I'd like to know where you guys are. Could you see where the fun is, what I can't see? You know, is the 15-20 minutes at Warriors the fun that Candus is indeed talking about, or is there more to this day? Chris McDonough had said himself that when he'd interviewed Candus at the house, the times when there is insertion of Summer into that story, it doesn't always seem honest. There is certainly elements in that are made up. They're not accurate. But I don't know. Where are you? Where's the fun? Find it for me and let me know down below. And don't forget that video I've got coming out later today. Catch you all in the next one.